Good morning, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. I primarily do stream Isaac, I promise. It's just been a little while since my last one. I've got a lot of other videos I wanted to, streams and whatnot. I had a lot of fun mixing it up for a little bit, but we're back doing Isaac. With an exception, I thought up a challenge for myself in that I did this once recently when I was playing the original Isaac. When I first started streaming, I did original Isaac. And I did a run where throughout the whole run, up until the chest, when you beat Blue Baby. The original game, Blue Baby was it. That was the last one. Whole run, only shooting right. You can only shoot to the right. No other directions, just right. And we won, and it actually was weirdly not difficult, but we did luck out and get some nice items. So it's like, yeah. But that was a bit of fun we had. So I was thinking about that, and I'm like, hold on. Code, appreciate you for dropping them bumbles, though. Appreciate you, sir. Hope you're doing well today. So my thinking is we're going to go back and start a new save file. Only plays Isaac. Only shoot to the right. Not just one run, though. We want to get from new save file to the true final ending of the game, being the beast. Oop. So we will need to beat Mom. It lives, I think, 9 times. Hush 3 times. Mother, and then the beast. And during all that time, we can only shoot right. So that's going to be the fun. Obviously, I'm not going to do that all today. But hopefully it's a good thing that we come back to do. It was a good controller, though. It just, Nintendo makes such jank hardware. I love Nintendo dearly with all of my heart. Their hardware just sucks. So let's get started. There's a couple rules, but mostly that's going to be it. We're going to exclusively play as Isaac. Oh, whoa, hold on. Hold up. My. Wish it would stop doing that. Discord, why you gotta pop up and show people's business? Why you gotta do that? Hold up, one sec. There we go. Do that. Apologize. Anywho, a couple other rules. So obviously we're going to be playing as Isaac exclusively. Only shooting to the right are the main things. There's a couple stipulations. A few items I banned, and start with the items I banned. Just like there are some very powerful items. I decided to only ban the items that are outright broken. Like, you get this thing and you win. So, no Chaos card. You can use Chaos card to instant kill the boss. That's no fun. Why are you... Discord, I didn't want you to update. I want you to close. Get out of my face. Ah, Jesus. In the same vein, no, I'm Drowsy Pill. Because that essentially makes the boss fight free as well. No Nod Leaf for obvious reasons. Oops. No. What was the other one? R-Key. R-Key is the fourth. There's 4 items I banned. R-Key. Because R-Key is just stupidly broken. Essentially what R-Key does is it lets you start your current run over from the beginning with all of the stuff you have. So you can pick up more new stuff. Essentially it just means, hey, now you get double items this run. That's no fun. You don't want that. So those are the 4 banned items. I will say there are a couple others just because, like I said, we're playing as Isaac for this, so any item that would turn Isaac into another character. So like the Ankh turns you into Blue Baby, Lazarus's Rags turns you into Lazarus, none of those. Not because they're broken, just because that's kind of not why we're here. We're trying to, with a game like this being as random as it is, any accomplishments you achieve are kind of with a grain of salt, because it's like yeah, you did this thing, but what items did you have? What character were you playing as? Like, it could have just been really easy for whatever reason. So we just want to minimize the variable. So that's actually the main reason why we're only playing as Isaac for this. So none of that. Because, like, yeah, if you could use the clicker to turn into Azazel, it would become much easier. And we don't want that either. And yeah, I'm very out of practice too, so that's going to become apparent here. Like I said, I've been doing a lot of other stream ideas for a bit, and I haven't played Isaac in like actually a little while. And ask any of my peeps here. Ouch. I'm already bad at this game, so like, yeah, we're gonna see how this goes. We'll see. What else was there? What else was there actually? Okay, right, yes, there's actually 2 exceptions to the no shooting right rule. Because if you, I listed off the route we're going to have to take to get to the beast, because it is Mother once, it lives 9 times, Hush 3 times, then Mother, then the beast. That is the order you have to do them in, because one unlocks the next. So the thing about Mother is there's a you need 2 key items to get to her, and the second one requires a sort of cinematic chase scene that there's just about no way to do that without access to all your directions. So for that, it's excused. And considering there's no actual enemies during that part, I think it's fair. As well as once you get both pieces, you need to use that item to open a door. Meaning you have to shoot in whatever direction the door is. So, it could be on any of the walls. So if we are going to be sticklers for the rule and say we can only shoot right, once we get to that point in the game near the very end, we'll have a 25% chance of getting it. Otherwise, well, we have to start over through no fault of our own, and that's no fun. So if we need to shoot left to open that door, I've decided that's fine. We're gonna have to shoot him while he's right of us, and then just hope for the best. We'll have to figure something out. But yeah, we can only shoot right, so that's gonna be something. Honestly, I'm more worried about, because for him, there's a way around that. Because if you're dodging, eventually he will die. He does take a little bit of damage every time he rams into one of those stalactites. So you can do it, it's just not ideal. I'm more worried about the Mother fight because she's stuck to the top of the room. So I'm not 100% sure how that would work yet. Short of like homing shot or a companion or something, but we'll see. We'll have to figure something out. So there's a lot of question marks currently still, but we're gonna figure it out. And hopefully it'll be fun. You always hope. So we got a lot of stuff to figure out. But those are the stipulations. I know, for all intents and purposes, unless you're like a diehard fan, you don't really care about the nitty gritty. But there's the nitty gritty in case you're interested. You might be. I want to make sure you guys know I'm not like cheating. I want to lay out the rules for you. As well as if anyone shows up and they actually want to dispute something, if they think another item should be off limits, if they think there should be another rule or something, I'm willing to listen because we're just doing this for fun. And I don't want it to feel like I'm cheating. I'm doing this intentionally so it can be a challenge. Little Boss Gaming, good morning. It has been, almost an entire day. How have you been? Hope you're doing well. Alright. No bombs, that's not great. We got more rooms. And a shop. Ooh, it'd be alright. Bombs would be great, but you know. Not worth it. Hey, that sounds nice. It's good to be able to spend an evening relaxing, playing some video games, getting something to eat. We're having a late dinner today, but I'm making dinner tonight, so I'm excited about that. Yeah, so many tinted rocks. No bombs. Although we do have 5 cents, so let's go into the shop and see if we can buy a bomb, maybe. Maybe. If nothing else, we did just get healed up. So that's good. Miles says hello.
Hey, sweetheart. What are you doing?
He was curled up on one of the dining room chairs and I came and snuggled up on him and then he just kept, after that he just started following me around. Loves to snuggle. Alright. Well. Unfortunate. Yeah, nothing else we can do then. Alright, that's fine. Let's fight the boss. Dingle. Another tinted rock. Why are we getting so many tinted rocks? That's obnoxious, game. Game? You really, of all the places you could have located him? Enemies who cling to the left side of the room, they're going to be our biggest issue here. Because some enemies don't move. And if those enemies spawn on the left half of the room, we're kind of screwed. Like, we gotta figure something out. So in instances like that, bombs are great, but like, sometimes you just, there's just not a good option. Alright, well. Damage upgrade, hard upgrade. Our first run is only up until Mom, and then the game restarts. So trust me, we're gonna be fine. You don't gotta be geared up to the teeth to fight Mom, okay? I promise it'll be okay. Like, right now we're good now. Like, if we don't get any more items right now, we would probably win. Yes, even shooting right, she's... oh, God. If we can't handle Mom, then this whole thing is just not gonna be doable, because no... Gemini is a blessing. Oh God, look at Gemini helping us do stuff. Look at that. Oh man, I love you, Gemini. I've been a big fan of this game since the first one came out. So I've got. You lose track. Before I started streaming this game, I had 4,000 plus hours in it, and then I don't know how much I've streamed it. So like, I'm just gonna say. I'm assuming dancing between 4,000 and 5,000 hours in this game, like, as a series. I'm talking about, like, original, Rebirth, Afterbirth, Repentant. Because they're all just the same game, but with stuff added. Big fan. But I am a big fan of roguelikes. I am. Like this one. Really like Enter the Gungeon. Getting into Dead Cells. Code DB here, I'm not sure if you've seen him before he popped in. That's his business. I'm trying to get better at that. But Isaac's my favorite. Yeah, say Gemini's making this much easier for me, so that's great. Yeah. So we need bombs. There's just nothing we can do about it. We need bombs. Very weird situation. We just do not have any bombs. I've seen little bits of Rogue Legacy and it looks really nice. I've just never gotten around to playing it. And Dead Cells. I've never been very good at Dead Cells, but I've streamed it a bit, and I'm trying. I'm trying to get better. I got to. I think I got to 2 BC on stream. I think something like that. And I was hanging around the new areas, having some fun, and that was just a little bit ago. I want to get back into it, but yeah. Fun game. Just Isaac's my business. I do want to get back into it. In fact, I was planning, because that was long enough ago now where there isn't any VODs. I didn't save it. There's just no record of that. So I was actually about to just clean my save file and start over and just upload those to YouTube like I've been, because I've been trying to do that more as just a written, like a record of things, because Twitch isn't great about saving stuff for it, you know. And I've been having a lot of fun making thumbnails, if nothing else. I have a lot of fun with YouTube stuff, thumbnails and stuff. It's an entirely different. Like, don't get me wrong, I prefer Twitch. I like being able to chat with people, but like I'm never gonna just switch from one to the other. But being able to upload the videos after I'm done with them, it's fun. Yeah, there's like just some new areas that I've had a lot of fun with. Yep, 3,000 bees. I should have a link to it down in my socials if it's working right. And as of right now, I've just started, so like there's only a handful of videos on there. But I've been aggressively like adding to it, a few every day if I can. Well, I've uploaded all of my backlog, the stuff I've been wanting to upload, so now I'm just uploading them as they come out. But I've been having so much fun just doing stuff that way. Hey, cool. Working on it. It's just exciting for me, because I've been on YouTube for like, you know, it's YouTube. It's just, you know, you go on YouTube, and actually being able to upload videos to that is really exciting to me. Being on the other end of things, it's the same feeling I had when I first started doing Twitch, because I'd watch people, but I never thought I would do it myself. And it's an exciting feeling once you switch sides, I guess. Yeah, Binding of Isaac, I mean, obviously I'm a big fan of. And it used to be, for the longest time, I would drop tips and advice to people, because I do have a lot of experience in this game, and I don't want to like be condescending, but at the same time, I know a lot of my peeps on here don't really know everything about the game. That's perfectly fine. That's how you learn stuff. So I've been thinking about getting back into the habit of not just like giving out advice, but like if I do something in the game, I want to be able to explain to you guys why I'm doing it, so you're not just like watching me do stuff. I can tell you, like, this is why you do this. This is why I'm doing this. And I want to be able to help, because this is a fun game. But there's like a learning curve, because like you either know stuff or you don't. The very game's not super friendly about holding your hand. It's like it'll teach you stuff, but usually by killing you, and then you know, and then from then on you know better. And like, there's a lot of stuff that you just don't know. And it's not your fault, it's just like, you never learn stuff. Because there's a lot of really subtle things, like Like, yeah, you can learn what attacks a boss has, but there's little tiny effects for items and things that you would just never pick up unless you know. So I want to help if I can. So let's see. We're fine. Like I said, we're going to be going to fight Mom, so God, yeah, if we lose to Mom, that's going to be embarrassing. That's going to be very embarrassing. Like, I know I haven't been playing for a while, but like, Jesus. You enjoyed streaming, so you... I'm not sure if you're active in our Discord at all. I've got a self-promo channel because now that you mention it, I am about positive I've never been able to stop by for one of your streams. Yeah, if you don't mind, sometime when you go live, you can drop a link to there and we can check you out sometime because yeah, I don't think I've checked out one of your streams and now I'm kind of bummed out about that. In case you're interested. Try to spread the good fortune around. Encourage my hive mates to post links and whatnot. Up to you. But I am curious to see about that now. Try to keep track of who all in the community actually streams and then give them a follow. Ah, gotcha. Cool. Well, I'm looking forward to it. I don't have a capture card myself. They are pricey. Like, I had no idea how expensive they were. So, for the time being, that's not going to be an option. But I get by. I just do computer stuff. It's fine. Yeah, in a situation like that, that would have been very deadly. But between Dry Baby and Gemini, we pulled it off. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of situations like this room where it's just going to be very unfortunate. I know what you're thinking. You're like, bees. Bob's Rotten Brain? Really? It's a terrible item. It is. I agree. But you know, desperate times.
The Hierophant.
If we are going to be hard up on being able to hit stuff, we want to make sure that when we do hit stuff, we hit it hard. And that's what we will accomplish with this. Got a mini boss over to the left here. Kind of don't really want to have to fight one, but buddy, you gonna wake up? Kind of don't want to fight one, but at the same time, like they have an option to give you some items, and we are not in a situation where we can be saying no to items. So we'll see who they are and what they have to give. Different. Okay, so Gluttony has a chance to give you a health upgrade, which is nice. Obviously, that's nice. Okay, he did not. And actually, here's a good opportunity. With the new game Repentance, they changed what mimics look like. That's a mimic. They used to look very different from regular chests, and they were just very easy to dodge. Strider Joby. Hey, I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you for visiting with your friends. How are you today? So this is a mimic chest. You can tell because if you look at the very bottom right corner of that chest, there's a little blood stain. It's a mimic. I'll demonstrate. See? Mimic. Oh, jeez. You are fantastic. No, I appreciate you stopping by. Dang. Oh, Stratajobi friend, I know you are active in the Discord. I just started a poll because I'm going to be doing another cooking stream, and we need to pick out a funny novelty cookbook, and I want to give you the opportunity to vote on that because that's going to be fun. I'm really excited about it. Like, I'm really excited about it. I enjoyed the cooking stream before, and like, I was hoping to do another one. This should be funny because, like, yeah, it's gonna be just a wacky novelty cookbook. Okay, so this is fine. A lot of these rooms are gonna be very kind of undoable, but we'll have to figure out some way around it. Okay. You know, we're just out here doing the best we can. Boop. Hey, important. Appreciate you for that. Go get something to eat. I tell you guys, gotta make sure you're eating. I'm worried about you guys. Lovely. Okay. So things are going pretty well. Speaking of things going well, Stratajobi, how are you today? Hopefully the answer is yes. Little baby. Oh, the pink one with the tether attached. That's Gemini. That's my. It's intended to be like a conjoined twin, but it's more of like, because there's an umbilical cord thing going on there, right? Like, that's not just me, yeah. So it's, yeah. That's Gemini. Very helpful. He if stuff gets too close to us, he attacks it for us. Look at that. Which is good because we're in the middle of doing a self-imposed challenge where I can only shoot to the right. So if anything's to the left of us, Gemini is helping. Hey, that's wonderful of you to do. I used to donate blood all the time. Now I just live in the middle of nowhere and there's nowhere around here to donate blood. That is wonderful of you to do. Great person you are. Dang. Raiding and saving lives. My goodness. Hungriest clone. Good morning. How are you? Hope you're doing well today. Hope you're doing well. I mean, if nothing else, appreciate you guys for stopping by. Enjoy the company. Hopefully this goes well. Yeah, essentially I just started a new save file and I wanted to get from new game to the true final ending with only shooting to the right. No up, left, down, only to the right. That was for demonstration. I'm allowed to demonstrate. Because we're all just here to have fun, you know? Have a good time. Boop. Alright. So what do we got going on? Got a boss fight is what we got going on. What we got? Bombino. Hey, Bombino. Okay. Bombino? Don't appreciate that. Sir, knock it off. You are too old to be acting this way. Ouch. Cool. And then we get our angel room, and that is hopefully going to help. Angel rooms typically give you the best items you can get. So fingers crossed. I mean, yeah. Yeah. I was choosing between Dead Dove and the Act of Contrition. But Dead Dove gives you flight and spectral tears, so now not only can we fly over everything, like, yoink, spectral tears means we can shoot through obstacles now, so these rocks we can shoot through. So that is going to help tremendously for us.
Justice.
Okay, yeah, that's actually great news. Nice. Cool. Damage upgrade. We're getting some good items. It's actually a bit of a bummer that we're on a mom run because for the first run of the game you can't get any further than mom. You beat mom and then you go back to the beginning and it unlocks further into the game. But for the first run you can only get so far. But that's okay. We're getting we're having fun. That's the important part. But let's see. And in fact, we've only got 2 floors to go until then. So we're doing pretty good. Okay. We are also celebrating today. Earlier today, we got our 200th follower. So I've been cheesed all day over that. Oh, I've just been in a great mood. You guys are wonderful. You really are. Keeping me company like you do. All being friends here. Makes my heart happy. And you know, you need your heart to be happy sometimes. If you can help it. Exactly. Heart emote. Yes. Yeah. Ooh.
Something's wrong.
Sure is. I enjoy those emotes. Okay, so here's the exception though, because they added these in Repentance. You see these rocks here have spikes on them? You can't fly over these like you can with other rocks. You get hurt by them, rather. You can still blow them up though, in case you want to. In case that's something you want in your life. Stars card teleports you to the treasure room, which is where we are right now. Don't want that though. Sucks. So we're gonna grab our dice shard. It's a one-time use business. Lets you re-roll into something else randomly. Boop.
Dice.
Not ideal, but sure. We just unlocked the planetarium on our first run. People are still trying to unlock that. I just did it accidentally. Oh, dang. I like that, though, because it looks like Heart Eyesby is having a heart bubble above their head, and that's adorable. I love that. So I'm a big fan of that. So I'm going to go back to, like, just providing tips and tricks, I guess, because I take for granted that I am very familiar with the game. And people who are just starting, you know, I can be providing some commentary for them. So, golden key. The way a gold key works is it gives you infinite keys for the floor you're on. Once you leave the floor you're on, it's gone. But while you're on that floor, you can basically open up any locked object without using a key. So it's helpful that way. Gold bombs work the same way in principle. You can use as many bombs as you want on the floor you're on. Once you go to the next floor, you lose your infinite bombs. Alright. So a lot of the stuff I'm saying may be obvious to some of you guys, but like, you know, you never know who knows what stuff. And, you know, even if you're really familiar with the game, you might, you know, there's no shame in not knowing some obscure thing.
Balls of steel makes you small.
So I'm just here to try to help. Okay. Oh, dang. Would it be a weird question if I asked you what blood type you were? Because I feel like that might be a weird question, but at the same time, I don't know. Is that a thing people ask each other? Probably not. You know what? Actually, forget about it. It's probably weird. Okay, so... the super secret room. Of all the places we've been on this map so far, it could only be right here. but that's like assuming yeah, okay. So of all the places we've been so far, it can only be there, but it could also be connected to the place we haven't been to yet, and I really don't care enough to explore the rest of the map. So when we get an opportunity to bump into a super secret room, I'll explain how you go about looking for them. But it's so much nicer just to have a visual aid. So I'll wait until we bump into one. 2 angel rooms in a row. Oh, the game is just spoiling us all of a sudden. Thank you, angel friend. Aha. Lovely. Alright, so next floor. This is going to be the last one. Like I said, the first run is just very easy. I think we unlocked three characters so far in this run. That is funny. Thing about the mom fight. You are not able to leave her room once you enter it. Unless you've got a way to teleport. So if you got like a teleporting item, yeah, you can leave. That star card that took me to the treasure room, that would work, for example. But once you go inside her room, there's no doors out. So keep that in mind. Don't accidentally forget something outside of her room, or if you do, go in there with a teleport or something. You will forget. Many times. It's just how it goes. I've forgotten many times, but just, you know, do your best to remember, because that's how it goes. But, you know, forgetting is just part of the experience. Can I hit you? I can hit you. Okay, that's actually very useful. Okay, so yeah, I'm trying to ration out my bits of advice, but there's a lot of... Ooh. Okay, so here is... We got an item called the Bible, which is just hilarious to me. Typically it's a usable item. You see it's got... If you look at your usable items up there, it's got 4 green squares, versus this one that has 6. So that's how many rooms it takes to charge up, and then you can use it, and it takes that many to charge up. So normally the Bible would give you flight for the room you use it in. But it has a really funny secondary effect, and I'm actually about to show you what that is. Hold on. So we're on the floor with Mom, and here's the Mom room. So actually check this out. It's gonna be wonderful. So if you use the Bible against Mom or it lives, they die instantly.
Isaac was caught.
they just instantly die.
Fueled with the desire to serve her God, was bearing down on Isaac. I will do as I am told, my lord. I love you above all else, Isaac's mother repeated to herself. This was the end of the line for Isaac. His mother was far too strong for him. But just as he accepted his fate, God intervened, sending an angel down from above to stop his mother's hand. And just like that, it was over.
Oh, my son's yelling at me. Cool. And not only that, but yeah, so once you beat Mom, you unlock the next couple floors as well as all of this stuff. So the next couple floors are called the Womb, and that's where we're gonna spend a lot of time there, because you have to beat the boss of the... Jesus, how many things? Okay, so just a lot of stuff. You have to beat the boss of the Womb 9 times to get to the next bit. So, you know, maybe we can knock out one of those. Oh my. You know, I feel like we should be doing this in hard mode, so I actually kind of feel bad about it, but it was just Mom. It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna have to beat her again if we're going to go fight the womb. Hey, glad to have you. Hold on. Use those Sonic emotes. Yeah, I'm not sure whose emotes those are, but they're spiffy. No worries. I got what you meant. Okay, so hold on. Well, this is unfortunate. So we can kill one this way, but I'm just gonna have to straight up. Like I said, there's gonna be a lot of rooms where it's gonna be very unfortunate, but here we go. Took a heart of damage, but we killed him, so there we go. I mean, it's called a handicap for a reason, so we gotta work around it. But the trade-off for that is you have to be careful with the Bible, because if you try using it against the Isaac boss or Satan, you will die instead, just immediately, just dead. On a scale from 1 to 10, yes. So you see what I did there is, we just found a super secret room, so I'll explain now, but I was using a bomb to get to that key. If at all possible, use a bomb to do more than one bomb-related thing at once. Save a bomb. So I knew that the super secret room could have been there. So while we were getting that key out, place it a little bit further up the wall. Check. So I'm going to uncover the rest of this map so I can show you how I knew this super secret room was there. Try to, because that's one of the most important things you can learn in this game, really. Being able to locate super secret rooms, it just benefits you so much. It's essentially just a lot of free stuff that you wouldn't normally have. And sometimes you can't quite figure out where they are exactly, but you can narrow it down. And unless you're like really hard up for bombs, you're probably in a situation where, like, if you narrow it down to 2 or 3, you can probably check all of them, usually.
Range down.
Well done. Complete. That can't be right. Lizzie in Wisconsin. Ma'am, I appreciate you. I do, but also, why? Why would you do that to me? I'm joking. You guys are amazing. Lizzie comes in here full of gusto. Gusto? You know, I appreciate you guys. That is going to be something. That is. Alright, well. I think my family's leaving the house tomorrow. I'm going to go record myself doing a cover of Total Eclipse of the Heart, you guys. You're all wonderful. But also, Lizzie, I appreciate you. Code, I appreciate you. You guys are great.
If you can't compete, you can't eat. And you know eat rhymes with sweet. And I'm gorgeous over here, boy. We honeybees over here.
We are honeybees over here, though. Real talk. I mean, that is fair. I feel you. And we are honeybees, so thank you, Code. You gotta maintain. You gotta maintain, like a Rocky. Is that even real? Oh, jeez. That is gonna be something. So yeah, if you guys haven't had a chance to stop by the 3000 Bees YouTube channel, that's where I'm gonna be uploading that to, so... Oh my. I'm gonna have to... If you guys are all familiar with the music video for that song, the woman with the dress and the wig, essentially I'm gonna take a picture of that music video and I'm just gonna paste my face onto her body, so if that's the thumbnail, don't be surprised. Monster, would you stop vomiting at me? Because I can't hit you over there. That's gonna be fun. Oh god. And besides that, Code Lizzie, I hope you two are doing well today. Take care of yourselves. Having food time, eating. Actually, hour and a half, 2 hours here. I'm about to start up dinner myself. I get excited when I go to make food. Hey, hook it up. Appreciate it. Good luck, not dying. You know, if you can help it, do your best. Health upgrade. Not ideal, but alright. We haven't bumped into the treasure room either though, so it'll be alright. So here's another thing I tell people. When they start up a game, initially charge bars are turned off. Go into your menu, turn on charge bars. It'll be the best decision you've ever made. Yeah, if you died during character creation.
You can't eat. And you know eat rhymes with sweet. And I'm gorgeous over here, boy. We honeybees over here.
The best part is it takes him just a moment. He's like, eat rhymes with sweet. And at that point, he just leans into it. Once he figures out eat rhymes with sweet, man, it's all over. Appreciate for that. You guys are great. I mean, obviously it's hard to do, but I have heard of a character dying during character creation, which is just funny to me. It was like a situation where a combination of their abilities and their stats, their character accidentally ended up with negative hit points, and they died. Which, I mean, I don't understand how you could accidentally do that, like, but apparently. Either way, it's funny. Oh, guys, I can't even attack you from every direction. You're just killing me right now. Ah! You know, once we get rid of the turret ones, it'll be alright, to the point where I'm kind of tempted just to rush at them, but we gotta be patient. Alright. Got a whole bunch of tabletop role-playing games saved on my laptop, but like I never get a chance to play them because, like, yeah, getting a group of people together for a popular one like D&D is difficult. Could you imagine how hard it is to get people together for a group of Ghostbusters, the tabletop role-playing game? I gotta say, try looking for an online community for that. I promise you won't find one. And that's also my way of telling you guys that, yeah, I've got a Ghostbusters tabletop role-playing game. You know, something to be mindful of in case busting makes you feel good. I already have 40 money though. Hopefully. It's a very interesting first floor we got. Okay, there we go. Oh, not happy about this one bit. Okay, yeah, they suck. Okay, well. It's just gonna be more leading them around. Guys, maybe you can knock it off a little bit. I mean, I've got some weird tabletop role-playing games. I sort of like collect them. Like, a lot of them I've never even played, but I like having strange ones. And specifically ones based on existing properties, like Alien. Got an Alien one. That looked really good. Never played it. X-Files, I think I've got one. Oh yeah, that's the name of the challenge. I can only shoot right. I'm trying to... I started a new game, so this is a new save file. I'm trying to get from the beginning of a new file to the true final boss with only shooting right. And there's a couple other rules, like only this character and a couple items are banned because there's a couple really broken items, but that's about it. Just the worst item. Like, I don't even know why I picked that up. Do that. No worries. It's a weird challenge, so I'm here to answer questions. Okay, so the way I found this super secret room. See on the left side of that map there's a question mark room? Super secret. If you look at the map here, the super secret room will only ever be touching one other room, and it can't be built off of a special room. So you see the treasure room to the left of me, the shop below me, the boss room. It can't be built off of those. So it has to be only touching one room and built off of a regular room. So using those rules, you can typically narrow it down a good bit. That's how you find the super secret. The secret room typically follows the opposite reasoning. It touches the most rooms possible, but not always. Typically, the more rooms it can touch, the more likely it is. Like you see the spot to the right of me touches 4. Very likely. It is not, though. But so after that, there's 3 other spots on the map that touch 3. So I'm willing to bet it's one of those spots. Like I would bet money. The reason I'm saying it's not the one to the right of me is you see this rock formation here. You can't actually access the wall. The secret room and super secret room will never be built next to a wall that you have to be able to access the wall. So this rock formation here disqualifies the spot to the right of me. And using that, you can further narrow it down. So like I said, you just learn a few rules about where the secret and super secret rooms can be. And essentially it just gives you free stuff. So actually I do kind of want to see if I can... yeah, unfortunately these 3 that are left, we can't narrow it down further, so we're just guessing. But we do have 3 bombs and I'm willing to... yeah. Hey. Alright, so not great, but you know, wanted to see. Alright, cool. So let us get out of here. So that's our current challenge. Only Isaac. There's a few items that are banned. If you're at all curious about those, I should probably slap those in like somewhere. I don't know. But mostly it's just that. And only the stupidly brokenly overpowered items, like the items that you get and you win. So even really strong items, it's fine. Just the free win things, you know. Like the Chaos card, one-shots everything in the game except for Delirium. So, yeah, you could just walk up to a final boss and be like, Chaos card, and then you win. That's not fair. So we're not doing that. Stuff like that. So I won't explain what all of them do, but I can run over the list real quick because it's a short list. So besides Chaos card, I'm not using the I'm Drowsy pill. I'm not using the R key, and I'm not using the Nod leaf, and those are the 4. Aside from any items that would make you a different character, because like I said, we're doing this as Isaac. So no like Clicker or Lazarus versus Rags or, you know, like that. But essentially that's it. try to keep the list of rules short, but I want to make it fair, so I felt like there needed to be a couple extra rules added on. Because yeah, if we could just grab ourselves a gnawed leaf and then all of a sudden we win, that's not fun. Get good at dodging. Like, you gotta be able to weave between enemies. That's like the biggest skill you can learn in this thing. To the point where I would just like straight up showing up in a room like this and just not even bother attacking, just spend a little bit of time dodging them, and it'll make you better at playing the game. B, good morning. Appreciate you. Appreciate Psyduck. That is, I mean, what can I say? You've got good taste in puns. I needed a clever name for it. Like I enjoy making a challenge for myself, but if you can't have a creative pun, what's the point, you know? So here we are. So you see that tinted rock on the left, it's slightly bluer and has an X. Typically, tinted rocks won't actually be tinted, they're usually the same color, that's what we call them. But they'll always have an X on them. So you'll get used to what they look like, because in the different floors, they'll always look the same way. So tinted rocks in the basement will always look like this. But the thing is, you blow those up and you actually get stuff. Either soul hearts, bombs, small rock, which is a damage upgrade, gold chest. You can get some nice stuff out of them. So always keep an eye out for tinted rocks. Okay. I was gonna say I'm really not liking this run so far, but Virgo makes it worth it. Okay. Cool, so let's go back into the shop. What was in the shop? Hey. So we can use our monster manual twice. Two more cents we can buy this thing and that'd be great, but like, you know, don't got any monies. Queen of Thoughtland, thank you. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to our hive. Hope you're doing well today. I appreciate it. Yeah. Love that bee. Which bee are we talking about? Because I got a lot of bees. Oh yeah, the bee. Oh god, yeah, it's a cute bee. I'm sorry, I'm slow. I just realized which one you're talking about. You're wonderful. You got good taste in bees. Okay, hold on. I'm about to hit you with my emotes though. Apologize, bear with me. I rarely ever get to show off my emotes. Oh, I'm just very proud of our emotes. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah. Queen, you're wonderful. Appreciate it. Let's see what we got. I'm not sure whose emotes those are, but I like them as well. It was my best friend Mount Horse and I worked really hard on making those emotes. So like, we crafted those lovingly in Microsoft Paint, and we just, the goodest of vibes. Good vibes, that's important. Okay, so we really just didn't, yeah. That's unfortunate, we couldn't get that battery. Because we could... Any, really? Yeah, any. I kind of like plural, but I mean, that's just because there's a swarm of me in a human disguise. But like, yeah, just... Honestly, I'm just glad that people are chit-chatting with me. I hate to assume, but do you prefer female just because of the name? Like, I don't want to make an assumption, but I also just, you know. If not, let me know. Okay, so yeah, we're really just not going to be able to buy that battery. That's fine. Oh, cool. Okie doke. And we are, I mean, I try to keep this as inclusive of a place as possible. Yeah. B here. Camilla. It's a little confusing. Camilla goes by B, so it's a thing. I'm B's. Camilla's B. We love Camilla, and just recently, yeah, they started going on that bit of a journey themselves, discovering more about themselves. That's always exciting. I've been fortunate enough where our community really, besides like, I've said for a while, our hive is international, and we've had a lot of really good company from all over the world. Besides that, like, we have like several non-binary and several trans hive mates that it's just like, it's wonderful, it makes my heart happy. Like, you guys are fantastic, and like, not just having you guys here, but the fact that you guys are also good to each other, it's just like genuinely wonderful. Because like, you hear a lot of unfortunate stuff online. People aren't always good to each other, you know, like, you know people aren't good to each other all the time. I don't need to tell you that, but it is really nice that from what I've seen on Twitch and the community we've gathered here, people are just really kind. And that makes my heart happy. Fluffy Candy Monster. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to our hive. Glad you decided to stop by, and I hope you're doing well today. We're getting some really great company today. We are. Earlier today, last stream this morning, we just hit our 200th follower. And now we're up to 202. You guys are fantastic. And besides that, if nothing else, you have wonderful names. Like, my goodness. You like having hive mates with good names. Because, like, don't get me wrong. I love all of you guys, but, you know, like, a good name's good. I'm doing alright. Enjoying the new company. You know, playing a game you like, enjoying some company. Hey, thank you. Appreciate it from both of you. You guys are great. It has been a long time. Like, I've been doing this for a little bit, and it's not all about numbers, but it really is. Like, when you're on Twitch streaming, they really do make it about numbers. Twitch likes to wave all of the numbers in front of your face, and it's, you know, it kind of gets you down every once in a while. You got to take a step back and be like, you know, it's not really about that, but it is still nice, you know, like, it is still a measure about, like, people wanting to stop by and you know, hang out. And there's nothing wrong with enjoying that. Cause it's like, I've said this before, it's like when you and your friends hang out and you order pizza and you play video games, you're just having a nice time together. It's like that, but online, because it's 2021 and we can't go over to each other's houses anymore. Yep. Guys, you're embarrassing me in front of my new friends, okay? Could you knock it off? Yeah. So that robot fly we got is Botfly. It's one of the new items, and it's one of my favorites. It's very nice. You'll see if an enemy shoots at me, it will shoot a shielded tier at their shot. And oftentimes it'll destroy it before it gets to you. It's very nice. Guys, you're making my heart warm. I'm trying really hard to keep it together. Keep it together, bees. Appreciate you guys, I do. You know I be making jokes. That's who I am as a person. But for real, you guys are all wonderful, and I really do appreciate just being able to hang out with you guys. Oh, speaking of hanging out, new friends, we have a Discord. Hold on. If you want to hang out in the Discord, my goodness, we'd be chit-chatting, sharing mayonnaise. You're wonderful, and we can all be jokes together because, I mean, nobody takes me seriously, so there's nothing wrong with that. So we got a meme channel, and more importantly, we've got a pets pictures channel. So if any of you guys got any pets, post some pictures of them because I myself am a cat dad, and that's important to me. Yeah. I mean, we're happy to have you. It's a really good community of people we got here. I really do believe that. Okay, so, oh, he's an issue. This guy. Okay, you know, you gotta aim a little bit. You gotta do a whoop. Helps if you make noises. You should. Oh my goodness. Yes, please. Actually, hold on. While we're talking about pets, I'm gonna go grab my son real quick. He's napping. You can probably see him over there, but I'm gonna bother him because I'm his dad. His name's Miles. He lets me hold him like a baby, rock him in my arms. Thanks, sweetheart. I know, you were napping, I know. Thanks, sweetie. He just like you hold him like that. He's the biggest sweetheart in the world, and I love him so much. He's sweetie. Guys, it's a serious problem. I can't even handle all of my love for him. But he gets so needy, and he just loves to be pet and snuggle, and if he's not getting enough attention, he'll just yell at you. And then you pick him up and you hold him, and he just goes limp, and he just kind of closes his eyes and starts purring, and it's just, I can't handle it. Oh, Jesus. I'm not sure if the angle was right, but I'm not sure if you were able to catch it on webcam or not, but if you're holding him and petting him, he likes to lick your nose, and if you're not leaned in close enough for him to do that, he'll actually reach out with his paw and touch your face until you do. It's... God, I love him. Oh my God. Oh, alright, keep it together, bees. Alright. You know, we're playing video games, and we gotta, you know, we're doing stuff. But that's my son. I love him. I've had him for his whole life, like 10 years. He's my son, and I love him. So yeah, that's my credentials as a pet parent. So if you guys have any pets, like I said, we got our pet Discord. Jambi has a puppy named Evie, who's, I believe, part Corgi, part German Shepherd, and she's adorable. She's got like little stumpy corgi legs, but like she's a German Shepherd, so she has like rabbit ears, and she's the cutest in the world. And S the Big, another one of my mods, just recently got a puppy named Jackson. So like, oh my goodness, who else? Like, there's so many cute animals in our Discord. Obsidian has a kitty who's just, I've never seen a cat with eyes this big, I promise you. It melts my heart. Pets are my weakness, I apologize. I am glad because I also enjoy the Pet Pics channel. Yeah, like I tell people, not everyone in there has pets, so if you have a friend or a relative, absolutely post them. Even if you just like stumble upon a really cute picture of one online, do that. We're all honorary cat parents that way. Or pet parents, I should say. Oh my god, the little one with the heart. They're two separate emotes and they're, oh my god. I didn't even know you had those. You've been keeping those from me, my goodness. Jesus. Oh, it's born hydrate. Its name's Muffin? No. Oh, I'm just nerding out over those cats. Hold on. Okay, doke. I appreciate you guys. It's important to stay hydrated. Make sure you keep your insides full of fluid, you know? And make sure your insides are full of fluid. Probably a better way I could have phrased that, and I'm willing to accept that. Yeah, I mean, you know, sometimes you just don't see them for a while. You can just stay positive about the whole thing. You never know. Try to be hopeful. Try to be hopeful. Actually, that's funny. Growing up, when I was little, we had a kitty named Tiffany. And I think that was the first pet we had. I gotta remember. Because I was like an infant back then. But we also had a puppy named Gus, and he was really sweet. Oh, wait, hold on. We got new peeps here. Where'd she go? Come here, sweetheart. I'll show you my daughter. Hi. This is Ellie. I love her. Hi. Ellie, you want to say hi? You're making a face. You're not going to look at the camera? All right. She is my daughter, and I love her. She's, see, Miles just likes to snuggle and yell for attention and eat. Ellie is always wanting to play. She's constantly running around, attacking stuff. But, like, she's super lovey. Like, she'll climb on you. She's just really in a playful mood constantly. Sweetie, you gotta look at the camera sometimes, too. Here. Unhook from my shirt, please. It's okay. Come here. She's a sweetheart and I love her so much. She's she's just always wanting to play constantly, and she's wonderful. I'm trying to keep it to a limit because, you know, pet parent, I could just gush indefinitely about them. So I'm trying to reel it in, but I do love them. And I actually just recently posted a couple pictures of her on Discord. As well as I have a point purchase. I want to make sure that's still on, actually. It should be. If you scroll down to near the bottom, there's one called Playtime. And I get out the laser pointer and I play with Ellie for a little bit on stream. And that's fun to do. Because like I said, she always wants to play, so that's not an issue. Being domestic animals like they are, you really try to make sure they have enough exercise. Unfortunately for me, she just loves to play. So yeah, besides our new hive mates here being just really rad and nice and inclusive, they also love animals. So I mean, yeah, you guys are 100% part of this community here, because that's how it be around here. Hey, wonderful. And I'm not above considering lowering the price a little bit every once in a while. You know what I mean? Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop, whoop, dodging. Okay, well, you know, yeah, you know, sometimes you gotta spend money to make money. You know, bird in the hand's worth two in the bush, you know what I mean? Are you alright? When you yell at me, it feels like you don't respect me. I'm sorry. That's Miles. He likes to scream. Oh goodness. Hey, I'm glad. Yeah, she loves to play. Like, she'll be attacking it on the wall. She's just running around. She's wonderful. And I got the idea because, like, yeah, a couple I had mentioned how much they like to play, and a couple hive mates were talking about how they just wanted to see a stream of that. And while I don't think that would be a great idea, because they do, like, I mean, they only ever want to play for a few minutes at a time. As hard as they play, they get wore out easy. But it is still nice to do every once in a while. Just gonna make sure. Hey, yeah, I actually swept yesterday. So when you have cats, yeah, you're gonna end up with like a lot of just hair on the floor. I want to make sure my floor looks clean before I go and play with her on stream. I need to know if I should be self-conscious or not. I'm joking. I'm always self-conscious. You don't gotta worry about that. Ouch.
I found pills.
Okay. You know, this is going okay. It could be going better. Plenty of health. A damage upgrade. That busted stopwatch certainly helps. Nothing great yet. Got no doubt in my mind we're gonna beat Mom. Because it's Mom, but It Lives is gonna be another issue entirely. Because once you get to the womb, it really does start to increase in difficulty. We're gonna fight the boss first, and I'm probably gonna go and see if I can find this shop. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, so I apologize. I'm piling on a whole bunch at once. I recognize that, but new Hivemate friends. Actually, just a little bit ago, before you got here, we finished off our community challenge. So I'm going to be doing a cover of the song Total Eclipse of the Heart and uploading it to YouTube. So, you know, in case you want to see me be embarrassed, you got that to look forward to. Oh, so that's going to be something. I'm looking forward to it. Alright, so we got to go look for the shop. Hopefully we don't take damage because, yeah, that prayer card. It's gonna be something. I did it once before, but I was very drunk at the time, so, you know. No, we're gonna do the best we can. That's all you can do, really. It's gonna be embarrassing. That's kind of the point. Like, that's the reason it's a thing. If it wasn't embarrassing, it wouldn't have been a point purchase, right? I'm gonna have to kill this guy with flies. Because my rotten baby will spawn flies for me. Only one at a time. But, I mean, that's really all you need. Just gotta be careful about it. Because the flies will home in, you don't have to shoot. So as long as you get close to them, they will kill stuff for you. There we go. Cool, cool. I do really like that Good Vibes one, though. You have some good emotes. I mean, you need to have, I mean, I don't know when your people stream, but I'm kind of curious to check them out because I'm a firm believer of you can tell how rad a person is based on their emotes. So like that Heart Frog, yes, I do believe that's a cool person. Okay. So it's not worth the risk. I was gonna go look for a key so we can get into the shop, but there is going to be a shop on the next floor as well, and we need to preserve this Eternal Heart because it's going to give us a health upgrade. Yeah, so let's get out of here. Maybe see if we can find the secret room first. Maybe. Ooh, friend. I mean, you don't necessarily have to send it to me on Discord, but I mean, if you want to, I'm not going to stop you either. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You picking up what I'm throwing down? Appreciate you, friend. If you need any help with checking out how they look, apparently when you first become affiliate, you can have emotes, but you have to get them approved first. If you don't have any content violations within 60 days, they give you the right to, they don't have to be approved. You can upload them and they're automatically uploaded. And I have that. So in case you want, I'd be happy to upload whatever emotes you have and then take a screenshot just so you can see what they look like after they're like posted, you know what I mean? Because once you have them like in the document, you don't know how they're going to look as emotes. So that's something I actually did for, if you're all familiar with DeBear, who comes in here every once in a while, I help them the same way with their emotes. And if you don't feel comfortable with that, absolutely, I understand that too, but I want to offer. Because Twitch just lets me approve them immediately. So I want to be able to help with that, because that is an issue, because like if you don't know exactly how it's going to look after you upload it, and it takes like a day or two to upload, it's a big like waste of time. It's very irritating. Try to look out for each other, yeah. Okay, so health upgrade. So we got plenty of health. That is wonderful. Our damage output isn't terrible, but yeah, no worries. I just wanted to offer. If you don't want to, you don't even have to explain. I understand why, but I want to offer because that is a thing where like you don't know how they're gonna look on the other end. At the very least, I didn't. Like it can look fine for on your documents, but then you go in to upload it, and for whatever reason it's not clear, it's blurry or whatever. It's very irritating, especially if you have to wait that long. So, you know, no worries, one offer. Because I can do very little in regards to actually helping you guys, you know. I try. I would like to. I'm always here to listen, but, you know, there's not much I can do to actually help you guys, and I feel bad about that. So, you know, I do what I can. Yeah. Guys, we're trapped. Oh, God. Yeah. Oh, God, we're boned, huh? Yeah. Ah, you weren't expecting my force field attack. Alright. Interesting. How do you... Oh god, this is evil. You really do just have to run from one of these spots to the other. I love that so much. Oh my god, this room is so cool. I timed that the worst way possible. That is entirely my fault. Guys, that was cool. I mean, that was just really cool. Ah, good. Okay, you know, maybe... I think I've overestimated how strong I am. Yeah, oops. I thought I was strong enough to kill them before they reached me. And... I was not. Yeah, well... Hey, I appreciate it. Yeah, you said you were going to, so I'm doing that. I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming today, just because I've got stuff going on. My mother is visiting someone in the hospital, so I was going to have dinner done by the time she got home. But that's not going to be for a little bit yet, so I'll definitely be able to check it out tonight. Speaking of, actually, it is getting late for you, friend. Should you not be getting some rest? Because... I'll worry about you. Like, I know it's none of my business, but also I'm worried about you guys. You gotta care about each other. Whip, whip, whip. Yep, gotcha. Okay, so what do we got? Okay. Nice tier upgrade. Hey, okay. Yeah, I don't want to be weird about it, but, you know. For whatever reason, I just ended up becoming a mom friend, so, you know. Just want to make sure you guys are doing alright. I think what it is I myself am very bad at taking care of myself, so I at least want to make sure you guys are taken care of. What hit me there? Wasn't even paying attention, something hit me. Yeah, I'm just really bad at taking care of myself, so that's my way of getting around that is helping to take care of you guys to make up for it. Okay, buddy, this isn't going to work unless you move to the right side of the room. Hey, I'm glad. You guys are great. I mean, once again, thank you for following. Thank you for joining our community. I hope you guys get some good rest. It was really nice just having you guys to chit chat with. So hopefully we see you around. B, Candy Monster Queen, individually. I appreciate you guys. Hope you get some good rest. Yeah. And a boob emote, Jesus. Yeah, I gotta figure out who that COHH, I think it is, right? Yeah, I gotta figure out who that is, because that is some world-class emotes. I mean, I'm usually here, so you have a good chance if you just show up, I'm here one of these days. That's how I spend most of my day. Okay, so we could go fight the boss. But there's a treasure room out there somewhere. Streamer Dad. Cool. Hopefully I get a chance to check them out sometime. If they're ever on when I'm done streaming, absolutely let me know. We'll give them a raid or something. But yeah, no, absolutely. I'm cornering you in conversation. I apologize. Get some good rest. I appreciate you guys, and it has been a wonderful time. Ouch. Guys, stop it. Stop it. Yeah. Lure them to the right half of the room so I can actually hit them. Guys, Guys, quit it. Stop it. Yeah, get some help. Yeah. Ellie's yelling at me.
She's trying to help. Hey, sweetie. Hey, sweetheart.
Oh, goodness, I just love her so much. Really? So all of the enemies in this room have this really irritating ability to teleport. And I'm just like, doing my best. Hi. Why are you yelling at me? Ellie wants to play a little bit, so a little bit of laser pointer. She always wants to play, that's just who she is. Hey, alright, we finally found our treasure room. Baby Plum there's gonna help us out, providing a little bit of damage for us. Because any familiars for this challenge are incredibly helpful, because they're not limited to the right-only stipulation that we are. So they're very helpful. Okay. Spectral Tears, we can shoot through stuff now. Help. Because when we're only able to shoot right, yeah, having our shots also be obstructed by obstacles is very not great. So now we don't have to worry about that at least. So that's good. Got hurt more in this room than, yeah, just, you know, more than we would have hoped, but it's fine. Keep going. So at this point, yeah, let's just go fight the boss. We're getting there. We're probably going to get whooped when we get to the womb, honestly, the way things are going. I'm very out of practice, if I'm being honest. It's been a while. I've been trying to, I've been playing a lot of other games. And while I have played a lot of Isaac, just in general, like, yeah, it's been a little bit. Ouch. 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 Sir! Stop it. Oh, the cage is really buttering my biscuits. Yeah. Eat it. Oh, bit of fun fact about the cage. You see that stitching on him, that Y shape? That's actually standard procedure for autopsies. That is how they sew the bodies back up after an autopsy, that Y shape, which I think is really interesting. Because, yeah, typically that's the bosses in this game follow a certain pattern. There's the boss, there's the dead version of the boss, and then there's an alternate version. So, for example, you've got Mega Fatty. The dead version, Mega Fatty, is the cage, this one here, behaves in a very similar fashion, slightly different. And then they'll have like an alternate version. So like Monstro, the dead version is Monstro 2, and the alternate version is Gish. And that's true for most of them actually. Pin, dead version is the Frail, and alternate version is Skolex. Bit of trivia for you guys. If nothing else, I can try to be informative. Human, good morning. How are you today? Beads? Thank you for that. I appreciate you. How are you? You guys are great. Probably gonna wrap up this run. See how many peeps we have. Maybe raid somebody if you guys got any We'll see who's on. We'll go from there. And then I gotta start dinner, because like I said, family's gotta eat food. Really? Sir? Really? Sirs? Stop it. Yeah, good. Certainly doesn't help if you teleport around like that. Who are you trying to impress? Your friends? Real friends don't... Okay, well... Okay. Let's give him the old razzle-dazzle. Ah! Gotcha. Ooh. Ouch. Ooch. Stop it. Okay. You know, this would be a lot easier if I could shoot left. Alright. Okay. What do we get for... Oh, little Gertie. Look at this. You can charge little Gertie up. Bounces around. Hurts stuff for you. And you'll see that circle above little Gertie. That's the charge bar. So when you go into the menu and turn on charge bars, it does that for you. And it's very helpful, actually. Because otherwise you just have to look at the characters and see, like, at a certain point they'll start, like, flashing. And little Gertie doesn't even do that for you. So it's just either going to be visual effects, you have to actually look at the character, or just turn on charge bar. It's the easiest, best thing you can do if you want to get into this game. Little Gertie be watch this. Going. Big fan. They bounce around the room and hurt stuff for you. B, if we get you to affiliate, we need to set you up with a going emote. For when things be going. You know? Because sometimes, things be going. Yeah, that's sort of become your thing. You know, when things go, B needs to be there. Because B is the officer of things that go. No, okay, so genius is a very strong word. I don't know if I'd go that far. In fact, I'd probably say I'm a bit of an idiot, but thank you. Do the best I can. If nothing else, I come up with good emote ideas. Try to. Depths 2. Strength. We can blow up the Wheel of Fortune. A little bit of health. Lovely. So we're going to take Sun and Strength. Sweet. Going. God, that's just... I love it when, like... Because that's really just the way it goes. Like, you make a joke and then... You can't even plan it like that. It's just sometimes things just... become associated with you as a person. Now you're the going person. And I love that. Like creating inside jokes with friends, that's wonderful. When things be going. Yes. It's important. In fact, it might be the most important emote. I don't want to like put any pressure on you, but it's true. Buddy, would you knock it off? Just a skeleton, he's like sprinting. Oh, I will help you make an emote of the little green slime snot frog. I will help you make that emote. If that's something you want to do, I'm willing to do that. I will lend you, Mountain Horse, my emote crafter. I know what you're thinking. You're like, Mountain Horse is a human being. You can't lend me Mountain Horse. I'll figure out how. Ellie agrees. Oh, God. Because that was such a terrible game. But that snot frog was so cute. I don't understand. It's not fair. Hi. Ellie doesn't understand why I stopped petting her. She just yells at me. No business being. Yeah, like they just like. Why would you put something like that in a game like that? It's pretty messed up. God, that game is so bad though. That game is so bad though. So I looked up online because I was curious. That part I was stuck at. I looked it up. I looked up a walkthrough. That part in the swamp where you have to grab those marbles and you take damage, there's no way around that. You have to get hurt there. You just have to have enough health to survive it. That's the strat. There's no avoiding it. It's just, yeah, have enough health to survive. That's messed up. It's like, oh God, I hate that so much. But yeah, snot frog. We need a snot frog, you know. In fact, if I remember after stream, I'll see if we can do something about crafting one, because I can't imagine it'd be that difficult. Yeah, I hate that so much. I'm mad about it. Like, can you imagine, like, yeah, then you go into this boss fight. Oh, okay, how do you beat this boss? You just have a lot of health. Just make sure you have extra health. I hate that so much. I'm mad about it. Gertie, be going. There we go. Oh, God, it's so frustrating. I mean, are you surprised though? It's a terrible game. Like a really bad game. So, you know, I'm not really surprised. It's, well, I mean, there is one. Did you see the boss fight? Because it was dumb, too. Really dumb, actually. I mean, God, I really never want to play that game ever again, but at the same time, I'm probably going to have to. Because I care about you guys, and you can spend points to do that to me, because for whatever reason, you know, well, I was going to say for whatever reason I'm being punished for something, but let's be fair. I've done plenty of bad things, alright? Like, yeah, it's probably reasonable. Alright. So the jumpy ones are really the only issue here. There we go. After the jumpy one's taken care of, it's fine. The jumpers can teleport at you, though, so it's really irritating. So, unfortunate. Well, We are at the mom fight again. Okay, a little bit of health. Right. So I'm trying to see if there's anything at all we can scavenge from the rest of this floor. Internet, you gonna cooperate? Twitch? Why are you not reconnecting? OBS? What's up? Hey buddy, you alright? OBS is freaking out. Why are you freaking out, OBS? Stop it. You're better than that, OBS. Ah. It even says my connection's excellent. OBS, you okay? Maybe turn it off, turn it back on. Well, alright, yeah, just failed to connect. It's failing to connect to server. Yeah, I don't know what that is all about. So it looks like we're gonna be having to do this just recording and no stream. That sucks, man. Dang. So yeah, for whatever reason. For whatever reason, it just kicked me off. That sucks. Allow me 1 second here. I'm gonna message the person I was chatting with in chat. I feel kind of bad about this whole thing. So it's unfortunate. Yeah, it's like not even connecting me to that. So that. Oh, I feel really rude. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna wrap up this run and sign off. Like, that's what I was gonna do anyway, but I feel bad about it. She, Ellie meows and mid-meow she yawns at me. I know, I heard you before, remember? I was there. You were there. nothing else, that was just rude. Hi. All right, we continue. That's too bad. But you know, whip, 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 whip. All right, well, you know, we're gonna take advantage of our invincibility bubble, I guess. Yeah, our damage output is laughably low. But normally it wouldn't matter because we could just dodge and nickel and dime enemies to death. It's more of an issue. Who decided this would be a good challenge? What madman thought of this? Buddy? Ouch. Yeah, this isn't going well. Certainly doesn't help that, yeah, our damage output's very low. 5.6 and not being able to shoot in 3 of the 4 directions. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. This will be all right. I just gotta position myself right. Yeah, this is actually gonna be perfectly fine. There we go. Let's take them out first. And then we take out one of these guys, each of these guys one at a time. And make sure they're plenty far to the right of us when we do. Go. That one might be an issue because we accidentally stuck him with a booger. Does damage over time. It's like a poison effect. But we don't want him to burst, but he's about to, isn't he? Yep. All right. It's all right. We can lead them around. It just causes a problem because then they start to spread out, and then it's a hassle. Yeah. Yep, hassle. It's just a skill you have to adopt, being able to lead enemies around the room, group them together, away from you. Yeah, slow and steady, but you end up getting them all. So it took a second, but we got them. Yep. Dodging noises. Ouch. You know, don't know why I didn't think that was an option. After all that slick dodging I just pulled off, man. Embarrassing. Rip. Ouch. Alright, well the plan was to kill them with my fly, and I did, but I got tagged first, so that sucks. That's fine. Happens. by standing up against them and shooting. That's not something you'd ever have to do, because normally you could just shoot down at them. But you can just push up against them and shoot right, and that still works. Cool. That is actually going to be very helpful coming up. Slick strats. I don't even know what you are. I've never seen you before. That is, you know, weird. So like, yeah, I recognize your repentance enemy, but you'd think I would have seen you by now. Is all I'm saying. So how can I? There we go. Ouch. Forgot that creep was a thing. Creep refers to any of the flashing liquids on the floor, regardless of color, so like red, yellow, blue, brown, black, white, green. Creep. Yellow. It's all creep. Essentially, we just lost a key, but got several bombs and pennies. That's cool. Keys are a lot less valuable here without treasure rooms or shops. Okay. Stopwatch was not very nice to us in this room. So typically what it does is it will slow down enemies in the room for you. Occasionally it will speed everything up. So that sucks. Let's try turning back on my stream for just a little bit, maybe. OBS, you gonna cooperate? It's not looking like it. OBS, what's your problem, buddy? Buddy pal? Wish I knew you were acting like this. Don't know why. Alright, yes. Okay, well. Valid streaming service, and that's concerning. It probably just needs to be turned off, turned back on. At the same time though, it's not letting me connect to my chat, and that's also an issue. So it's like, make sure it's connected to a valid streaming service. That, you know, did Twitch disappear all of a sudden? Is there no more Twitch? Because that would do it. It would also explain why my Twitch chat isn't popping up. Oh, my internet just off? Doesn't say it's off, but Twitch isn't loading. It's very concerning. All right, well, like I said, we're gonna finish up this run and then we're gonna deal with that later. Cross that bridge when we get to it, I guess. Cause yeah, right now my internet's not working. That's not great, but we'll deal with that when we deal with that. Hi, Ellie. Okay. Aha. Hi. Ellie, I'm about to get into a boss fight. Hi. Hi, sweetie. Hi, go lay down, please. Go lay down. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm using my strength card. I would rather... This guy is more concerning than the actual final boss that we're going to be fighting. There we go. So I had to waste my strength card and got hit a couple times, but oh my goodness. Alright, we win. Wonderful. Placenta. We just won, more or less. Really? So we got that health upgrade from strength, and we got another one from placenta, but the one from placenta didn't work because we're at max. So when the one from strength went away, we didn't get the one from placenta. That's messed up, game. That's pretty screwed up. To be honest with you, that's pretty dumb. All right, that's fine. One heart isn't gonna do it. Ouch. That Viz is doing it for me. Oh my. Oh, well now they're dead. It's too bad. But it happens. Circle of life. We already got there. 11 hearts left. That's actually 10 hearts left. That's, you know, that's good. I like that. You know, don't let catch yourself slipping. Do the best we can. This is the end of it. The boss fight. That's gonna be it. If nothing else, it's still Mom's Heart, which is much easier to beat. Man, it lives. Still difficult, and we still can't shoot left. But with our damage, and specifically with this nose goblin, see, we can just put a shield up, and we hit it with those boogers, and each of them stack. So it's a poison effect. Every single one adds to it. So yeah, that was pretty relatively painless and straightforward. Hey, cool. Knocked out 2 runs on this first string. I'm hoping to make this a regular thing because the beginning there isn't that difficult. Like, we just knocked those out pretty quick because it's the beginning of the game. But we're going to be getting to a point where it's a lot more challenging. We're going to be getting to fight Hush, which will be insane. Mother, still no idea how we're going to do that. And then the final boss fight, which is just... So this is going to be getting pretty crazy. But, you know, a little bit at a time. Appreciate you guys for stopping by. I'm sorry if anyone who was at the stream sees this, they probably won't. I'm going to apologize again in the Discord, but I wish I knew what my internet's doing. It's freaking out. So, you know, fingers crossed that's not going to be a thing. Anywho, I appreciate you guys, and I hope you are taking care of yourselves. If nothing else, stay hydrated. Try to eat something, you know, we care about you, and, you know, Try to look out for each other. And hopefully I see you guys around.